How do I check my power? I forgot. I forgot. I got a 3-0 series and I forgot. Bruh. It's okay, I have the VOD. I'll go check the VOD. Nice. Go with me. Nice. $24.78 something. Okay, so I didn't gain that many, because that was like $24.30 something or $24.20 something. So wow, Rio series doesn't get you much. Dude, we have a flick, but it's okay. We can just combo because Slider has no healing properties. I went way too far. I don't know why I thought we had control up here. Yeah, the whale's not on me. Yeah, it's a crap wall. I don't care. I panicked. I didn't want to die. The wide hitbox on this thing means you just end up damaging people randomly. Also, I shouldn't have vacuumed first. I should have tossed the ball first. I kind of forgot that's a thing. Oh, we snapped that guy, though. Waller wave breaker, I guess, so it doesn't die. We need to keep pain up. God, you didn't dot it out. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, Shark, thank you for the raid. Our respawn punished. Oh no, how will we ever get our special now? Not with the respawn punish. Oh, we've got it back already. Oh, they're already really far. Nice. Don't really want to push that guy. Squid roll with an ink vacuum. Nice. Probably shouldn't do this play, but... okay. We got away with it for as long as we could. I need to go back to doing our job. Aiming. Map. Nice. Oh. I wish you could hold that for longer. I kind of wanted to hold the shot. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Cover that guy. I might need to clamp fast, or they are going to score first. Got that. Grab a clam so if I die. I'll take all these clams with me. Give it to them. First will take you and always trying to improve. Yeah, don't worry, man. You'll get there. There we go. Big SWIG takes the first W. Also, stream is still dropping frames, even though it's on the alternate connection. Big mid roller. Yeah. It is. Am I, like, already out of hats to wear? That I don't have gear on. Oh, no, I got one more. Let's go. And then I can wear, this. I don't have to change gear as much. We can get our Intensify. Easy on the touch rebound. Nice backside. Thank you. It's not dropping enough to even be noticeable IMO, so that's good. Yeah. Still only 4% of frames, it says, so it's not bad. I'm still surprised how ink efficient they made this thing. I don't remember if I have main saber on, but... That's 11 flicks. Even if that's just a main saber giving me an extra 2, that's still pretty crazy. Like, they really, really wanted this thing to paint. Oh, YouTube content, I want to say you guys. Thank you. Position. I typically play frontline, but I do like support as well. I used to play support for a while in S2, mostly because nothing I played was really that good. But I always tend to like more midline slayers anyway, that kind of switch between them. Haven't been doing it as much because of QR comp, so. That little wall jump there was not intended, but that might have been better. Ah, another new weapon that struggles with dealing with Sprinkler. Maybe this is how they plan to buff Sprinkler. Just put new weapons in the game that can't kill it. Got it. The bow? Okay. You know what? Who needs the bow? Forget the bow. Bow's not important anyway. I'm sure that won't... Oh, fuck. He's spamming explosive arrows at me. Oop. Oh, that's embarrassing. Actually, no, wait. I can just run over a Sprinkler. Goated counter to Sprinkler, actually. Sorry, Sprinkler fans. You guys will win someday. I don't know if we're keeping this open. As in, we're not. This weapon's way too fun. I know this doesn't look fun, but you guys gotta trust me, it is. Maybe I'll use it to cheese brine water. I already do Siege Eater to cheese that map. What's one more? Uh-oh. Then again, not sure if this holds up in competitive. Even on zones. You have to see. But I mean... Wait, where's the vacuum? Oh, it's on their roof. Also, I swear I saw a guy here. Go! 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 Yeah! When I switch to Snipe Rider, my sprinkler thing. I was actually thinking Snipe Rider could be like a meta thing if it shredded crab, and now I found out it fucking 10 shots it with Object Shredder. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed for a stat in my life. Like, there could have been a bamboo type weapon, one of my favorite things in the meta, and it would specifically counter crab, the part everyone complains about, forcing people to embrace a charger. And it's a charger that doesn't one-shot and wouldn't be as oppressive on the maps. What a cool timeline. And then they gave it, like, negative object damage. And it's just like, well, why, though? Why can't it break objects? Why? Why did it deserve this? No, even in Salmon it doesn't have great damage, at least from what I've heard. Apparently, even in Salmon it's not that great damage because it can't pierce stuff, just like Bamboo. So, like, reg chargers are better. Not a Salmon player, purely what I've heard. So, grain of salt there. Also, can we talk about this stupid trench and clams, having that on ankle? Like, why is that there? It's only in this mode? And I cannot fathom why. Like, were they worried about Clam Blitz breakaway pushes down here in solo queue? Because that does absolutely nothing to that, but that's probably, like, what they were trying to do. I need to heal, like, very badly. No, I was hoping if I hit him with a flick, it would have been fine. But, oh my god, they had a lot of pities. Wait, they used their pity, though, so it's okay. What would happen to meta Big Swig at a burst? I mean, it essentially turned into a carbine that can paint. Yeah, I don't know. I think if any of the new weapons deserve a burst, it's the Nova. Because, you know, it's just like Aerospray with a burst. Like, a burst direct is rewarded with giving you a 2-shot, which is really cool. And an indirect burst still helps your kill time, just not as much as you'd expect. I'm surprised that killed. Oh my god, I can't... See, maybe it will do something in the flanks. I don't know. Maybe it will affect people, purely because of incompetency to do a fucking wall jump. Nice. Yeah, Sniper Rider's definitely better with combo weapons, but it's also like... Yeah, it's 60. I feel like it should do 65 damage. That would help with its objects and also let it combo without being, like, super good at it. Like, it still wouldn't combo with 30 damage stuff, which is a lot. Or 32, which is also a lot. But it would at least, like, combo with, like, a rapid. Or combo better with, like, bucket fall off. Or combo with machine, or any of that other stuff. Even then, if it's 65, it still needs, like, an object multiplier buff. Like, right now for my theoretical patch I'm drafting, won't ever make it a video because I've done one recently and the meta hasn't changed enough, but Right now, my thought is 65 damage per shot and an extra 5% damage to objects. Like, both of them. Which would result in a lot more object damage. You get an extra 25 damage by default, plus an extra 5% on that increased damage. Which I think... Even then, it probably won't be great at breaking objects. I'm making it 10%. That's actually probably not enough. I'm doing 10%. I believe it should 5 shots should do 500 HP worth of damage. Like, that should be breaking crab. Sniper Rider should be able to break crab. It's very dumb that it can't. And it sucks, because it's like, that's the one thing I think is holding it back right now. And that's insane, because it has Sprinkler Tacticooler. But I think that is a smaller problem than the object. Like, the object damage is just such a strength it could fly off of. Go. Hello! Can damage Bubble? Yeah, but I mean, Bubble is... Even then, Bubble has so much HP that even with a multiplier, it's probably not that insane. But also, right now, Bubble's just not that relevant because Crab is meta. And, like, Crab being... One Crab being good is not enough to invalidate Bubble, but 2 is. 2 Crabs makes it really hard for Bubble to exist. That's why I say, like, Bubble still needs a nerf. Like, Bubble still has too much HP. 100%. But Crab just... You won't see it anyway because of fucking Crab. I'm still not really super annoyed by Crab meta. But it has started to get a little tiring for me. It's just the sheer amount of times it's used as a panic button to me. I'll grab it. I'm a fucking SWIG. It's my job. I got it. That's a zipcaster with football. This is why you don't zipcast with football. Because then everyone just sees you. Boom. Roll. Big score. A non-melee players go with crab meta. Yeah, I mean, I get it if you have lower damage weapons. Then, like, yeah, I would totally see why people dislike it. I'm still... Part of the reason this theoretical patch hasn't even been posted to Twitter yet, I'm still not sure how to nerf crab. There's, like, so many things I want to tone back about it, but you can't do all of them. Like, I want the rider hitbox to be bigger, like Inkjet. I want it to have less HP. I want it to have less duration. I want its firing modes to have less range, so it has to get closer to you. But it's like, that's too much shit. But, like, all of them feel so important. Right now, I lean toward the hitbox one because the hitbox is kind of dumb. It should be way easier to hit the rider than it actually is. And the duration, because 9 seconds just doesn't feel right. Then again, if the HP is important, then I don't know if you can do HP duration and rider hitbox, which makes me think you would actually tone down the HP. I also think in general that HP stuff, like, is just way too good right now. Like, I think in general, every, like, protection HP special needs to have less HP. Like, I think Booyah needs less HP, I think Bubble needs less HP, and I think Crab needs less HP. Like, I think there should be kind of a global HP special tone back. Give it N-lag? No, see, that's the thing. Startup and N-lag sounds nice, but it feels fucking awful. I always stray away from nerfing buff and N-lags. Like, that and accuracy, then accuracy, then mobility. In that order are the things I would not touch. Like, unless absolutely necessary, I would try to nerf it without hurting those aspects. Because it's just so fucking, like, it feels awful. It feels so fucking awful to have those. Yo, Dapple, thank you for the raid. Is there a tournament today? I'm guessing yes. Oh no, it must have been Looty casting. Oh, that's probably what it was. Probably Looty. Yeah, like, I would, like, if I were a game dev, I would always stray away from those nerfs as much as possible. Like, if I could lead a balanced team, I would be like, arrow to this. Do not do unless necessary. Like, you know one of those, like, red buttons? I'm not doing that shit again. You know one of those red buttons that has, like, a cage over it and an X saying, do not press? That would be what I would do to those 3 buffs. It would just look like that. Like a do not press. Unless absolutely necessary. Do not opt for this button. Still feels awful to fight. I mean, not really. I don't think the crab having a lack of end lag actually makes it awful to fight. And I'm a melee weapon. Like, I go close to it. Howdy from the Looty stream? Howdy. Right now, I think I would just go with HP. I would do HP duration and keep the range of the fire modes. And then have the crab hitbox. It's a lot of nerfs, but I wouldn't nerf it by as much. And I think 450 would also be nice because that's also the amount I want Bubble to do. I think Bubble should also be the exact same. Bubble should be, or sorry, not Bubble. Booyah. Booyah should also be 450. What if Os was buffed? It wouldn't really matter too much because stealth is just so fucking necessary in this game. Like, Object Shredder is actually really good right now. It's just competing with fucking Stealth Jump. I'm not changing the title again. But I want to play Nova. I need more badges anyway. It's like... Stealth is just too good to run Object Shredder. The other thing I think would be really cool to buff to make a counter meta is Tacticooler. I think Tacticooler should give you Object Shredder. And if you have Object Shredder, you would just get double Object Shredder. I think Tac should give you Object. Because that would be really useful in this meta. Like, I think that would make Tac a lot better. Like, if Tac could... Because, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but giving 4 players on a team better object damage would actually make it a good counter. Like, I have 2 ideas for Tac in this patch. But, like, the one I would go with, like, the non-rework idea is purely just give it sub-defense and give it Object Shredder. Like, give you max sub-defense and then give you Object Shredder. That would be my non-rework idea. My rework idea involves doing that, taking out the Special Saber, increasing the run speed, making it breakable. Which is a lot more. But... I think that would need to be done. My rework is mainly just get rid of the Special Saber and make it breakable. But non-rework wise, I just think it needs to be better at, like, fighting. Like, you have QR, which I like. Like, I like that the Tacticooler helps you fight with most of its buffs. But it doesn't help you fight specials very much. And that's the part it kind of needs to do. It shouldn't do that much, but I think, like, a bit of Object Shredder would be enough. Like, this trench is dumb. He's just dead. Like, he can't move now. It's not like a problem. Like, it's still a really good, plan map, but... What the fuck? Okay. You did well. I was hoping we'd score with that. Oh my god, that reaches. Ooh, okay. god. Yeah. You think of the splatter shot kit? This kit? I think it's good. Sensor isn't great, but it works here. And, Wilford is, like, the perfect special for it. Like, it needs a way to kill faster, and that's exactly what Will does. Better than any other special would do. So, like, the special's perfect. I think it's gonna get a burst bomb. For sure. Like, I think it's going to get a burst bomb in its second kit. Maybe not for sure, but, like, because Splatter Shot doesn't anymore. And I think it would just make a lot of sense on this weapon like it would with Arrow. It's like two similar weapons to this that got burst, and I feel like if those two don't have it right now, then this thing probably will. Spawn Wave? I don't know. Wave is more stationary. This thing's very mobile. Like, I would want it to have something that keeps up with the mobility of this weapon. Because I think that's one of its better strengths. It's really fast. Wow. They also... I know I said it wasn't that bad, and it's not that bad, but they really need to buff the accuracy on this thing a little bit. Like, not that much, but it needs to be a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like Beacon could be good on it too, but Burst Bomb is what I'm thinking. Burst plus something else. I think Squelcher should be the one that gets Beacon. Like, I think Squelcher's second kit should absolutely get Beacon. I would really hope it does. It did in S1 when it was dual Squelcher, so you know. I know that's not the same weapon, but... Torp, Big Bubble, bring back Thunder. Torp, yes. I don't know if I'd give it Bubble. Armor was good because it gave it assists as well. Like, it would be really easy to just ignore a bubble on an undercover, because it's an undercover. I would say something like Rain would be good. Like, rather than going to make the undercover have more HP route, I think just giving it more damage and paint would be good. I think Burst Rain would be the kit I'd want the most, or Torp Rain. Those are the two kits I kind of wanted to do on undercover. And it had it in the Splatoon 3 Direct, which... Arrow also had Bria and it kept it. So if Undercover keeps Rain, then... I think that's really interesting. Can you not make that jump? Is it, like, barely out of reach? Because that's so unfortunate. You have Antenna? Let's not get crazy out right here. let's maybe not. I mean, I guess it would be okay, but no. I really don't want another missile weapon in the game. If they're gonna put another missile weapon in the game, I think it needs to not be able to paint. Because unfortunately, we've already put flings in the game. So any missile weapon that can work with Flingza will be very, very fucking problematic. Because Flingza is still good. People are still playing Flingza. It's not as often. Like, some of the Charger players are starting to play Charger more, or at least on specific maps, but Flingza is still good. I actually do wonder if missiles or Flingza would get nerfed again. I guess it kind of depends on if Japan uses it a lot, too. But I could honestly see either getting nerfed again. Would anyone play it? I mean, a good special on Flingza would be good, but, like, people don't play Flingza because they're Flingza players. They play it because it has missile. So it's like, good Flingza players, like a few in Japan, would still do well if it had a good kit that wasn't missile. But I don't think we would see it, like, at all in West. I do not think West would have Flingza players. Also, this shit is fucking terrible on Flounder. I haven't gotten Brine once. Good play Carbon. I don't know. I'm once again very curious what they're gonna do in the next patch, because mainly it's just nerfing crab is hard. Like, even I don't have the right answer yet. Maybe this was part of a reason that crab wasn't nerfed, just because they weren't sure. Like, they knew it needed it, but nah. Well, if they knew that was the case, they wouldn't leave Splash at 200. They would at least, like, okay, Splash is 210, and we'll get to crab later, but let's at least do this. Rework the armor system? I think it's fine. I think the only times it doesn't feel good enough is when the spawn system is bad. Put the Grisco's Platon on X rank. That's how you deal with crab. Yeah, just fucking dash slash across the map and then you kill it inside the crab. The other thing I could see them doing to crabs, instead of a direct HP nerf, is just making some weapons multipliers better against it, but I feel like it's better to do general HP. Like, HP stuff just feels too good right now. It feels like the main thing holding back a lot of the specials from seeing use is, like, your special either needs to have HP, or it needs to be good at dealing with shit that does. So if you have something like Inkjet, which is not even that bad right now, but it just, what the fuck does it do against crab? It's like a 4-shot. You have to, like, 4-shot a crab. The crab will last longer. The crab will easily kill you. Because standard fire. Because you can't, like, Inkjet can't move very well. Which is the one time crab actually struggles to hit something. Smaller SWIG? Yeah, exactly. This is small SWIG roller. New weapon in the game. Small SWIG. Imagine if SWIG was added before Carbon and it's just like, wow, this is like a small SWIG roller. That's weird. Someone jump. I have plans. Okay, never mind. We're going back. I still can't believe this kit is in the game. It's such a good kit, I can't believe they actually put it in this game. The things that the game lets you do when it takes off bomb launchers. I am leveling gear, yes. Because I don't do that with Stamper. I only play my QR set with Stamper. Big swig should one-shot in the center. I actually don't think the horizontal flick needs to be a one-shot. I don't even know if it should. I kind of think it shouldn't. It just needs to have better all-around damage. Like, it needs to be a better combo tool. Or, like, at least chain into itself for 2 shots more. I think the fact that it can, I think the fact that it can be a 4-shot is fucking stupid. It should not 4-shot. Oh, the roll? Yeah. The roll probably should be a 1-shot. I think the reason it isn't is purely for, like, casual play. Like, I think it's purely so, like, little Timmy in level 5 Turf War doesn't fucking get a quad on the enemy team in their spawn every time. Because the roll is so fast. I think it should be 80 or 85 damage for the flick and the roll, and the minimum should be 35. I think a minimum of 30 was too far. I can get why they were afraid of this weapon, though, because they actually gave it a good strength. Like it or not, its paint's kind of ridiculous. So it's like, I think they were just too afraid to, like, give it anything else because its paint is ridiculous. That guy's won. Someone hit him. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! No! Yeah, it's a, well, not really good, but it's a good zones weapon, and that's it. That's the thing, though. That's the only thing it is. Like, it is only a zones weapon. I think they meant Bamboo Roller because of 85 damage. But Bamboo should be 90 anyway, so. Also we lose. Rip. Okay, I actually do not want to play this weapon. Why don't we finish leveling this up and then we'll stop. No splash shot. T-Tech is better. T-Tech is better. I still like Tri-Strike, man. But mainly it's also like, I want to go back to SWIG. SWIG is kind of brain dead and I kind of need that right now. I don't mean that as an insult. But I mean, like if I want to play brain dead, I can just... again, and we were gonna paint the floor, and yeah. Wait. Just 60? Oh, I guess it's half. I did one shot that one time. That's a one shot too. I guess. I mean, I can. Tri-Strike's not perfect on it. Like Squid School talked about how like you would throw strikes instead of being like. It's not exactly true because like you just throw strike, you just arc them upward so they land when you are actually pushing. Like you do that. But it's still not wrong. Like, if you're near people, you still can't pop it. But, like, it's still a problem, but it's not as big a problem. I think the positive of Tri-Strike I've noticed is it's really good cover to walk forward with, because it fucking, like, it's like a giant smoke screen. It's just really hard to see. And that's a positive here. Not sure how much I like that aspect, because visual clutter, but like, for now, fuck it. It's a strength of the goddamn special. It's a good smoke screen. Like, even more than me is. Push! No! I wanted to do my vacuum, but nobody was there. Yeah, there are people playing base carbon. Do not know why. Spider-Man is fun, actually. That's probably why. It's probably because of Spider-Man. At least V-Carbon's better than this game than it do. Go! Someone, come here. Guys. Fuck it. Oh, I got it. Who needs to support a team? I'ma be the team. Ah, fuck, I died. Do you think they'll add a new special? That's a tough question. Eventually, I think yes. Even with how neat of a number 15 is, I think we're gonna get at least one more eventually. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. Though personally, screw it being a new special, rework Kraken and put that in the game. Just rework Kraken. Yeah, 16/17. It depends if you count Splashdown. I don't even know if Splashdown's labeled as a special in single player. Like, technically, I mean, it functions like one, but not like the can specials. So would it be closer to an ability now? I don't know. Either way, I think it's still, cool. Like, I really like how they did Splashdown in the single player, and it's cool that the special can still be in the game. You know? Because it's still a cool design, it just doesn't work in multiplayer, but like, all of its problems go away as single player. Yes, you can still be canceled, but like, that's more on you if it gets canceled in single player. Like, I've seen people die in it to, Fry's eels, so. So I feel like series lobbies as a whole are a bit worse after this update, but it's probably because all the sweaty players are now in X. Alright, that happened. Oh, he jumped around it. Nice. What do you want Gold Dynamo to get? Booyah Bomb. I really like Booyah Bomb on K-Dynamo. It felt like a really good special for the weapon. possibly the best special for that weapon in general, because it just has so much different utility that can help Dynamo out. But that also worked because it had Sprinkler. The Sprinkler helped it move. And now it can't get Sprinkler, and it definitely is not going to get Burst Bomb. So I don't know what it would get. Like, maybe Curling? Or, well, Fizzy would be the one I would hope. Currently, my hope is Fizzy Booyah Bomb. I think Fizzy Booyah Bomb would be good. I know it's the Machine Kit, but I think that would be really good on it. Yeah, I don't know. All the Dynamo kits I hope for, I'm like, yeah, but they wouldn't do that. They just wouldn't do that, you know? Like, that would be good, but they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't actually give it a Burst Bomb it desperately needs. They wouldn't actually give it a Curling Bomb because it's on the roller. Hell, I don't even think they'll give it Booyah Bomb. I think we're going to get Swap Bomb Tri-Strike. Again. And it won't see any use because it's on the Splatter Shot and the Bucket. But I think that's what they want to give it. Maybe because it'd be the third time a kit's been repeated, which has not happened, it won't. But that's what I feel like they're going to go for. That, or they could repeat the Junior kit and do Spot Bomb Bubble. But that would have, like, the same problem. Why would you pick it over a fucking Junior? Team stall for, like, half a second. Thank you. Anyone want to come here? I got, like, a back. I'm so tired of getting sharked by 52s. That's why this weapon cannot be by itself. It needs friends. This weapon has to have friends. If you play Big SWIG Roller, you need friends. Otherwise, it is not pleasant. Wall? No. Another roller does not need fucking wall, especially one that will not have any efficiency afterward. At least this thing can get like 3 flicks after a wall. It's still not good, but it's probably the best wall they've put on a roller. Which is not a high bar, but fuck it. That's the highest compliment I can give this goddamn thing. Okay, please tell me this guy is a crab. Otherwise, we might be fucked. He killed the ball user. We're gonna have time. Oh, I gotta kill things with a fucking SWIG! No! Rip. People clamoring for Koro Koro. Koro Koro was the worst shit they've ever put in the game. The wall did nothing, because you didn't, like, you couldn't even vertical, like this. Except it would be like this range. But you couldn't even vertical. There was no vertical. You would throw it and then just... That's what you would do. And then for your special, you had a Zuka, which sounds nice, except there were 2 problems. First of all, you know Carbon Deco's kit in this game? Yeah, that was Carbon's kit in the first game. Which fit better with Zuka, also had a Burst Bomb, and also, you could use your sub-weapon during Zuka, so you could, like, Burst Bomb, Zuka Shot, Burst Bomb, Zuka Shot, and have mobility with it. And it gets worse, by the way. It gets worse, by the way. The Zuka, you know, that I just mentioned, is 220. 220! 220p! Imagine trying to farm a 220 Zuka on a roller with no vertical flick and a wall. Good luck! Good fucking luck! It was 220 because Zuka was 220. The points for special were on the specials, not the weapons. Not a great idea, but, you know, first game, so understandable. Yeah, they nerfed that because of Splatter Shot. Like, Splatter Shot needed to be 220 in Splatoon 1. But no other Zuka weapon needed it. Only the Splatter Shot needed it. But because it was on the weapon, they had to give it to every fucking Zuka weapon in the game. Eventually, they came up with special depletion for specific weapons, but then they still didn't take it off the Zuka. Because by then, that was literally the last major patch. There was only a small one after to nerf Dynamo and a few other things. Like, 2 small ones. So, like, by then it was just too late. Bro, SWIG frag. So, it was like, they couldn't do anything about it. So Koro just, it was just dead. Now, the real solution was to not give the Koro a fucking wall in the first place. God knows why they gave it a wall. I do not know. I think literally every other roller got Sprinkler or a bomb. Right? Oh no, Beacon on Crack-On. Yeah, everything else did though. Oh no, wait, yeah, no, yeah, Roller had Suction. Wow, that's weird. Roller with Suction is weird. I wonder if that'll ever come back. Part of me thinks it might. Because they might just do the Crack-On kit on this instead. The SWIG with Beacon Crab? Yeah, that would be good. Beacon Slider, not really, but they could do like Beacon Stamp and have it do like ultra damage after. I just... Why can't I climb this, by the way? That's still done. That didn't kill! Okay. Come on. That should have killed. Yeah, just make Big SWIG the Crack-On. Even call it Crack-On, and then normal Roller doesn't have Crack-On as its second kit. It's just called something else. And it has a completely different sub. Risky to attack? Yeah, but like, you wouldn't use it to attack. Unless if it was with people. My vacuum shot. Watch this. Boom! 360. No! I have discovered a new skill shot to go for. $360. Boom! I got one of them. I knew he was low. Don't ask me how I knew. I knew. Try strides. Yeah, I was trying to use the roll. You know, this is a roll. Hey, team, ready? Go! Wall the flank, vacuum the front! Uh-oh. Boom! Look. Now I want to hit that. Now I want to hit that. Hold on. My sense is a bit low for 360s, but hear me out. Uh-oh. Vacuum! K-roller? I mean, it already got the bubble thing, though. That's why I don't think it'll happen. Like, what else would you do for K-roller? It already got a bubble. It's on the normal. Actually, I wonder if that's why normal roller got bubble as a special. Like, was that the reference? Was it because K-roller had one? Was it a hybrid between those kids all along? Booyah bomb me. Thank you. Okay, I'm not throwing this one. That's a free kill. See ya. Splat Bomb close area of an effect? I guess. They could do, like, Splat Bomb Shark would be okay. Like, I think Splat Bomb Shark would be good. Torpedo Swig? That would be good, yeah. Alright, that's the gear. So I think that might be it. Swiggy. Alright, I think that's enough of the Swig Roller. It was fun.